Party people, courageous people, it's Mr. Boston coming to you guys with another update on my life and on my move, and another strategy, another anxiety strategy that I know works for me, and I know I've seen it work, and I know it works just for my professional knowledge. All right? I think I'm going to mix in doing things a little bit differently because I'm going to mix in some of my update with a little bit of my strategy. Update. Remember, I got the job offer. I'm still hunting down looking for work because the job does not start until the summer. So I'm like, it's April. I need to do something to keep myself busy. Also, to just make sure that I also have money. So I'm still looking for work, or just something to hold me over, or just some full-time work. So that's an update. But what I'm thinking about right now is sort of how in a few weeks I've had conversations with a lot of people, friends and family, and how it's really funny how God's will, God's voice, and His presence and His message comes to you in the strangest way. Because I for one feel God does move you, but I feel like for me personally, this is my experience, is that His voice and His will sort of shines the best when it's through other people. Because I feel like we all have a little bit of God in us. There's a godliness in us, and that shines through. And I feel like my conversations with my families and friends, I feel like God shined through in those people. And I heard a message that was echoed throughout everyone. It's Malcolm, be patient. Malcolm, be strong. And these are things that I felt like I was sort of not missing in my life. These were the messages that I felt like I definitely need to hear, but I also need to integrate them. I need to put them into my own being, not just practicing what I preach, not just hearing it, not just saying it, but living it. Malcolm, be patient. Malcolm, be strong. Or in fact, Malcolm, be proud of yourself because you accomplished so much already. And it's funny because sometimes I forget that how much I accomplished. Mind you, I got a bachelor's degree. I have a master's degree. I got my master's degree while I was getting my bachelor's at the same time. I drove all the way down from Boston to Dallas. I have maybe changed lives while I was working in Boston. I have a lot to be proud of. I may not have been perfect. Growing up, I may not have been perfect. My life may not have been perfect. But I accomplished so much. And for me to be patient with myself, because mind you, I'm 24. Who am I to complain about the things that I have when there are people that are 50 that are struggling far worse than what I'm the way I'm struggling? So I need to put these things in perspective and be appreciative of the things I have. And this leads into my anxiety strategy for my courageous people, for all the party people out there. It's almost like positive thinking, but really you can call it meditation, call it prayer, call it mantras if you want to, but you need to have a mantra for yourself, something that you live by, something that that's gonna resonate with you, and you repeat it to yourself always. My mantra is, and I have several mantras. I'm gonna be a simple man, a simple man with simple needs. Much respect, much love. Some mantras like that. Have a mantra that you repeat to yourself whenever you feel down. A mantra is, or a strategy, or a saying, or a prayer is something that's going to lift you up and give you strength. Few of my sayings I'm going to share with you, maybe they could work for you, is Psalm 27, which inspired me and probably changed my life for the better, is, whom shall I fear, right? The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? There's nothing I shouldn't fear, right? And like I told you, there was other ones. And then another one it's not new, but I feel like it sort of just popped up to me, which is, again, God's will working through me in ways that I will never understand. Your shade will not take away my shine. I'm shining bright. I have a lot to be proud of. And you two courageous people, party people, you have a lot to be proud of. Don't ever forget that. Find your mantra. Find your prayer. Find your meditation. Find your space. And appreciate that, and say it to yourself and watch it give you strength. I can feel myself growing or being more confident in myself than I've ever been, or at least recognizing all the beautiful and amazing things that I've done in my life and appreciating every little stupid thing. I, in fact, have to go to see a manager at a store, and I don't want to make this be too long, but that's my strategy for you. So on top of all the positive thinking, repeating a mantra to yourself, finding something that resonates with you and that gives you strength throughout your day is something that I know can work for other people, and I know it's worked for me. I gave you a couple. I'm going to repeat it to you again. Remember, Psalm 27, looking up if you're a biblical person. The Lord is your light and your salvation. Whom shall you fear? Should fear nothing. And then, your shade will not take away my shine. You are a shining star, party people. You're amazing. If people don't get it, screw them and move on and find people that do, right? I'm smiling because I'm feeling this joy in me, and it's coming out. I do miss home. I miss family so much. I miss them, and I want to see them, and I want to be with them. And this is all part of the growing and part of the learning when you're moving is figuring, moving is also like financial, economic, job-wise. You move for whatever reason. But part of my move was just to discover who I am and to find a peace and to find a strength in myself that I probably would not have found if I stayed where I was. Sometimes you need to remove yourself from a situation to find, remove yourself, look outside of the box to see what you got and learn to appreciate it more. All right, party people, courageous people, much love, much respect. Later, amigos, all right?